everybody. It is Tuesday, January 9th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. We survived a pretty miserable Monday with bad weather, but here is to Tuesday and a fresh start. So coming up on today's show, the rain is gone, but unfortunately, the wind and the cold is still here. This is why I am not wearing a skirt or a dress. So much so, it uprooted this tree in a neighborhood last night. So our own Ito has today's forecast and explains for how long we'll be seeing cold temperatures in Houston. And January is National Poverty Awareness Month in Harris County. Over 16% of the residents live in poverty, and in Houston, that percentage goes up to 20.7%. The big question is, what is being done about poverty in our area? We're going to be diving deeper into this and what we can all do to help. And homeowners, listen up. The property tax deadline is quickly approaching. But if you're eligible, the Harris Central Appraisal District says you can defer your payments. CW39 Houston's Kara Willis will tell you how you can qualify. But as always, let's begin with our top talker. The Michigan Wolverines, won the college football playoff national championship game here in H-Town last night. Two Michigan running backs ran for more than 100 yards and 2 TDs in the 34-13 win over the Washington Huskies. It's the first title for Michigan since 1997, and thousands of their fans are headed home this morning after a fun night at NRG Stadium. Our digital producer, Chad Washington, will have the highlights and a full game recap in tomorrow's edition of Chad's Corner, so you definitely want to stay tuned. In entertainment news, Hollywood has a new star. Oh, could you imagine this moment? Now, fresh off the success of his latest film, Poor Things, at the Golden Globes, actor Willem Dafoe was honored with the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame yesterday. Dafoe has been in well over 100 films and has received multiple awards and nominations and a career spanning over 40 years. Dafoe's star is the 2,768th on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Really incredible. In more entertainment news, we go back to Beverly Hills and Sunday's Golden Globes host Joe Coy. He actually talked about Taylor Swift. Did you guys see this? Yeah, it didn't exactly sit right with her. Here's the joke that sparked some controversy.
As you know, we came on after a football doubleheader. The big difference between the Golden Globes and the NFL, on the Golden Globes, we have fewer camera shots of Taylor Swift. I swear. There's just more to go to here. Sorry about that.
That joke did not really go over seemingly with Taylor. In fact, this tweet may well have set an agenda. The meme repeated again and again, you don't come back from that look ever. Can you come back from that look? Let's see. We spoke with Joe earlier in our studio today. Does it hurt, or do you recognize the fact that everybody in the world, it's easy to send a tweet?
Hey, look, does it hurt? Yes. I took on a gig that no one wanted to take. We found out that the Globes was getting picked up by CBS 2 weeks before. They needed a host. No one wanted it because it wasn't enough time to prepare. That's not an excuse at all. I took the challenge. I tried it. I'm not a host, obviously. I'm a stand-up comic, and I love what I do. And the poking the fun with the writers, it's like, when you're in that moment, it's like, hey, man, I got to grab something. So, yeah. Even my writers who were in the back was like, brilliant.
Other headlines from the Globe, some huge winners, a drama sweep of sorts for Oppenheimer. Huge wins as Best Drama, Best Actor for Cillian Murphy, Best Supporting Actor for Robert Downey Jr., and Best Director for Christopher Nolan. To TV and Succession. Succession hasn't been on the air for months, but that didn't prevent the HBO series winning for Best Drama. Some acting nods for the show as well. Beef has nothing to beef about. Multi-wins for this limited series. And on the comedy side, The Bear really cleaned up.
And the Golden Globe goes to Ayo Edebiri.
I'm so very grateful for this. I'm in a room full of so many people who I admire and whose work has lifted me up. My family, everybody at The Bear. That's my family. I love you guys so much. It's an honor to work with you and grow alongside you. Yeah, I'm really, really grateful. If I forgot to thank you, I'm sorry. Unless you were mean or something. Okay, bye. Thank you.
And the winner is
Jeremy Allen White.
Wow, 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 wow. I love you guys so much. I must have done something right in this life to be in your company. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
And the Golden Globe goes to The Bear.
Best show, The Bear, the worst title. That is your entertainment report here in Hollywood. I'm Sam Rubin.
I was just telling Ito, he's like sexy, not Sam. I mean, no offense, Sam, but the bear, the main character in that. I don't know, but he's the one I'd be like, May, stay away from him. You don't want your daughter to date him for some reason. I don't know. But Ito, I know Joe Coy. I've interviewed him before. He's really funny. But I don't get it. I don't know why they chose him, unless it's because he's Chelsea Handler's ex. I mean, Taylor Swift probably doesn't even know who he is.
Probably not. He's done a few like Netflix specials, which I've watched, but I just don't understand why the drama there.
I don't know, and it fell flat. I mean,
Yeah.
I get comedians, but they just weren't funny jokes, and it was kind of like, and Taylor, let me tell you. Yeah, Travis Kelce better watch out because
Okay.
his looks could kill. Could you imagine them in a fight?
Yeah, okay, so do you think, okay, so I've only seen the still of Taylor's face.
Right.
So do you think they just caught her like in one of those moments where she was just like adjusting her face, or like, was it
no.
a death stare, like a serious death
That
stare?
was like an eat, bleep, and die, like my mom said. Look. And the Marguerites, we can give that to you. If ever you see me give that look, hide your kids, hide your wife. I'm just saying.
100.
Yeah, she was not having it. I wasn't having her dress. I didn't really like her dress that much.
I didn't either, but
She's still
To each his
beautiful.
own, yeah.
Rocks that lipstick. Here's the thing, girlfriend. I wore a pantsuit because
Okay.
of this wind.
Yes.
I didn't want to have my Marilyn moment. I wasn't up for it. But also, I have been having a lot of like gunk. I
Yeah.
have to call.
yeah, pollen, it's cedar. It's all over the place.
Cedar later.
Yeah. Our
That
director.
didn't land. Joe, I'm sorry. I should have made
No,
fun
that
of
was
you.
great. No, our director, she came to pick me up this morning. Her car was just covered in cedar, and it's because we are in the peak of cedar season. Take a look at this graphic here, and it kind of shows you that bell curve of the season. Wait, first we're starting with the allergy report. I forgot I switched that, Maggie.
Oh, it's okay. A little switcheroo. Keep you on your toes.
A little bit. So we have grass and bolt. Those are both at low, but this one right here in the red, that's the cedar, and that's the one that's just making us itch and sneeze and get those watery eyes. And here's a look at the cedar season, and we're right there, right at the height of the season. So it's going to be with us here for just a little bit longer, but the wind is also going to be here with us for the rest of today. At least, look at this, Maggie, 21 mile per hour. Can you believe that?
No,
That's
I have a reason.
insane.
It was like going against that. We had to take it down.
Oh, yeah, you had to. And then if you go outside, look at that. It feels like 36 degrees because of that wind. So, yeah, you did yourself right there. You took care of yourself by wearing that pantsuit.
I listened to your forecast.
Did you?
It helps when one of your great friends is the meteorologist saying, I have insight. Well, you're going to be back with more on our weather, how long this is staying around, and we're also having more Houston Happens after the break, including how you can give back to those in need in our community. Stick around for that.
Settle in for the best laughs on TV.
I can get used to this.
Weeknights at 10 and 10:30 on CW39 Houston.
Big truck accidents can result in big injuries and big settlements. These are just some of the big results we've gotten for our clients. Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call now or visit lawbrothers.com.
Why is TXU Energy Season Pass one of our most popular plans? Because you automatically save 50% on energy charges all winter and summer.
50% off all winter helps me stay warm and toasty.
It's easy when you can save hundreds a year.
And 50% off all summer keeps me cool when it heats up.
Sure does.
Check it out.
Cold or hot, you always save a lot.
Season Pass is one smart move. High five.
TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
Hey CoverGirls, let's be simply ageless.
With America's #1 anti-aging foundation and the skin-loving hyaluronic complex for instant wrinkle reduction and healthy glowing skin. Simply ageless from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
family of 7. The new Expedition is just right for my family. Very comfortable. I mean, they all have their space now. My life is in that vehicle. So safety has to be important, and Ford does a great job with it. Best in Texas, best for me. I love it. I'm Jason, and I'm proud owner of a Ford Expedition Max.
Drive a 2023 Ford Expedition starting at just $55,725. Includes complimentary maintenance.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Rev your engines and set sail for the ultimate surf and turf. The Houston Automotive Show, January 24th through the 28th at NRG Center. One ticket gets you into both the auto show and the boat show. See your favorite car and boat brands under one roof. Learn about the latest electric vehicles and test drive one with Evolve Houston. Board your dream boat and check out the bass fishing demos. It's the Houston Automotive Show, January 24th through the 28th. Buy early and save at automotiveshow.com.
Inside the NFL covers every moment of the playoff push.
Do you think they can make a playoff run?
Inside the NFL, tonight at 8/7 Central on the CW.
Well, welcome back. A recent survey says teachers are the most trusted individuals of influence in their community. Emily Calandrelli, she is actually joining us live to talk about the need for equity in education and how everyone can support schools. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Yeah, good morning.
So as students are returning to the classroom, how can members of the community support our schools in this new year?
Yeah, you know, I know so many of us are always looking for ways to support students and teachers and schools. And one of the easiest things that we can do is use the Box Tops for Education app to help earn cash for schools in our area. I'm sure many people listening remember cutting off box tops from our cereal boxes when I was younger. And I remember like physically bringing in Ziploc baggies full of those to our school. But now, with the app, you just scan your grocery receipt and it's smart. It automatically sees and knows which products you've bought are Box Tops participating products and automatically tallies how much money you've earned for your school. So it's a really simple way to help support kids and students.
That's so neat, and we've come a long way. Now we just scan it because I used to cut it off too. I feel you there. So why would you say it is important for families to give back through programs like Box Tops for Education?
Yeah, well, with students, like our goal is to help encourage them to be curious and help encourage them to learn. And teachers are often our first line of defense when it comes to that. My brother's a high school math teacher, and I know that teachers are always in need of more resources to be able to do their job properly. And one way that we can help them get those resources that they need is through programs like Box Tops for Education. It's a very simple thing. You're doing everything that you're already doing, which is buying things like Cheerios and Nature Valley and Annie's mac and cheese, and then just scanning your receipt when you're done. You just make it a habit, and that money adds up.
It really does. My best friend is a teacher, and she uses so much of her own money to help support her students. So this is really crucial. Do you have anything else you want us to know about people getting involved with our local schools and helping our teachers?
Yeah, one of the things that I love is that you don't have to be a parent. You don't have to have a kid in school to be able to do this. Anybody can participate in this. And the app also helps you choose a school in need. If you're not sure what school to earn cash for, it allows you to choose these Title I schools around the country to help them get the resources that they need. And to learn more about this program and to learn more about Box Tops for Education, you can go to boxtops4education.com.
Quite the impressive career. Where can we follow more about you?
Oh, so I am online at The Space Gal. I studied aerospace engineering for nearly a decade, so people know me online as The Space Gal.
Well, thank you so much for what you're doing. And tell your brother thank you as well for being a teacher.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, you definitely have to check her out. It's pretty amazing. Well, besides back to school season, guess what? Ooh. Sorry, just the messenger. It's property tax season. So homeowners, you want to listen up. The property tax deadline is quickly approaching. But if you're eligible, the Harris Central Appraisal District says you can defer your payments. So our own Kara Willis is actually live from the Appraisal District now with the latest on how you can qualify. Good morning, Kara. Thanks for sharing this very important information.
Good morning, Maggie. It is so important, especially for those seniors that are in need of that assistance. And here at the appraisal district, they tell me that Texans that are ages 65 and older or who are disabled are able to defer those payments. Now, here's what you need to know. As long as the owner can deferred once an affidavit is on file, and that doesn't mean that the taxes are necessarily canceled. Taxes can get a 5% interest per year, and it's also important to note that you should make sure to get homestead exemptions to reduce those tax burdens. Now, Jack Barnett is the Chief Communications Director here at the office here, and he tells me that it's important to have those conversations with your family if you're considering deferring your payments, and also make sure that you're getting the exemptions that you deserve.
If you still have a mortgage on your property, you should check with your mortgage company before you apply for the deferral, because many mortgage companies do require that taxes be up to date.
And also, Maggie, they tell me that, again, it's important that you have those conversations with your family, and note that deferred taxes and interest are due once the homeowner or surviving spouse no longer qualifies for that exemption, or you could receive some serious penalties. Maggie?
Have all of this over on our website, CW39.com. I know it can get a little bit overwhelming. Well, January is also National Poverty Awareness Month. This month-long initiative raises awareness and calls attention to the growth of poverty in America. In fact, take a look at these statistics, I should say. In Harris County, 16.5% of the residents live in poverty. In Houston, that percentage actually goes up to 20.7%. Here's the big question: what is being done about poverty in our area? Well, to answer that question, we have the pleasure of having Cynthia Colbert. She is the president and CEO of Catholic Charities. Thank you so much for waking up with us and for the work that your organization does.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Well, I'm Catholic. It's always something we give back to Catholic Charities. But tell us a little bit about your work in the community and what we can do to help.
Oh, thank you. Well, Catholic Charities offers a wide range of programs. We offer housing assistance, basic needs assistance. We have 3 food pantries in the area. And we also offer more in-depth services like counseling and case management. So if someone is in need at Catholic Charities and they walk through any door, we're able to get them a wide array of programs, not just within Catholic Charities, but the many service agencies that are located here in Houston.
I love that. No. People are like, Catholic Charities, do I have to be Catholic to get the help?
Great question. People always wonder.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. We serve out of our faith. We sort of view ourselves as the Good Samaritan, helping people and then putting them on their way. So no, you do not have to be Catholic. And in fact, I would say most people are not Catholic who seek our services.
Now, have you seen a difference since the pandemic? Are there more people in need in our area, and what is the need?
Sure. The need is great. One of the barriers to self-sufficiency and being stable is lack of affordable housing. That's why housing is so critical, because when you have a place to live, you can get your job, your kids can go to school, you can work on job skills, etc. So that's the main thing that we work on first, stable housing. From there, meeting basic needs. When we see people come into Catholic Charities, it's a wide variety of people. It could be a senior citizen who's on a fixed income. It could be a grandma or grandpa raising their grandchildren. It could be a person who's out of work and it's episodic for them, or it could be somebody who's already grown up in poverty and just doesn't know where to go.
Yeah, you have to break the cycle at some point. And it's really hard to ask for help, and I think that you having a safe place for people to ask for help is so important. Now, what can we do to give back? Because that's a lot of our resolutions too.
Well, there's 3 things I think that I want to emphasize during Poverty Awareness Month. First of all, know the information, learn more about poverty. You know, there's a lot of myths out there. The poor are lazy, they don't want to help themselves. All of that is not true. You know, I work with the poor every day, and came from a family of very low income. I could tell you, they just want the best for themselves and their children. So know the facts. Secondly, get engaged with agencies like Catholic Charities and the many agencies who are great here in Houston to do more. You can volunteer and you can donate. So and then share the information, right? When you hear somebody sharing false information, if you know the facts, you can help demystify the whole reason about who's in poverty and why they got there.
Well, I really appreciate you and all the work that you're doing. Thank you so much. And again, we're going to have a link over on our website, CW39.com. If you need assistance, don't worry. You can reach out. You will not be judged. Or if you're able to give back, this is a great organization to do so. And stay tuned. We have plenty of Houston Happens after the break. Thank you again.
Thank you.
A celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with more than 200 performance groups in Midtown Houston. The 30th annual MLK Grand Parade, Monday at 10 a.m. on CW39 Houston. Brought to you by the Cochran Firm.
Hi, I'm Brandon with Priority House Buyers.
And I'm Pat, and we buy property all over Houston.
Our family-owned business has been buying houses for cash
and fixing up neighborhoods since 2009.
We buy fixer-uppers and blower-uppers.
Rented or vacant, inherited, foreclosed on, even homes in decent shape.
And we'll pay all the closing costs.
And there are no commissions.
All it takes is a few minutes on the phone
to see if our family can help yours.
Call 832-821-1000.
That's 832-821-1000.
I'd like to say this is the first time, but there have been others.
How many?
Who can keep track?
You think this is a joke?
Darling, we need answers, and you're gonna give them to us.
Tell us again.
My car broke down. I brought it here.
I got stuck paying an expensive repair bill.
So it's true.
How much, darling?
$2,300.
$2,300.
Well, what was I supposed to do? My transmission was shot.
You pick up your phone and you call CarShield before the car breaks down.
Plans through CarShield cover up to 5,000 parts and systems in your car.
That's right. A plan through CarShield could save you on some criminally high auto repairs, especially if your car is out of warranty. So, call CarShield, America's #1 auto protection company, before a breakdown and save yourself from getting stuck in car repair jail.
Let me guess. You hate saving money.
Who hates saving money?
Apparently you do.
All you had to do was call CarShield. And you could have protected yourself against expensive repairs.
Yeah, and then my price will go up the minute I file a claim.
Shut up! CarShield has the price locked in.
For as long as you cover your car.
I guess I should have called CarShield?
It's about time you said something that made sense.
Now you know what you need to do next time.
Bet he'll call CarShield now.
So can I go? Or...
Don't get handcuffed paying expensive auto repairs. Call now and get the CarShield guarantee. Your price will never go up and your coverage will never go down as long as you cover your car. In just minutes, you could have a plan that covers up to 5,000 parts and systems in your car. Don't wait until it's too late. Get CarShield's best coverage yet. Call 800-988-0846. 800-988-0846.
Whatever he says, it's not as bad as it's about to sound.
This is bull poop.
Family Law. Season premiere Wednesday, January 17th.
Time now, 9:24. In case you missed it, the new year brings more Houston Happens your way. We are now on from 9 to 10 a.m. And still to come on today's show, over 100,000 tech enthusiasts have flooded into Vegas for CES 2024, one of the most influential gadget trade shows in the world. We will take a closer look after the break. And many of us are starting the second week of dry January. Hang in there, my friends. If you're trying to stay on track, Navy Blue is serving up mocktails. And if your New Year's resolution is to lose weight, what if I told you a non-invasive laser could help zap your worries away? Innovative Lasers of Houston is live in studio with a client who lost weight, look at that, before and after, but gained back her life. That and more is still to come, so stay tuned for the second half hour of Houston Happens.
Don't let this happen to your home. Call Level Pro today for a free inspection.
When you have moderate to severe eczema, it's okay to show off.
With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch. Because you have plenty of reasons to show off your skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, you can stay ahead of your eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
If you've been a victim of a serious accident, you'll find out quickly that the insurance company is not on your side. You'll want to choose a law firm with a winning reputation that can stand up to the big insurance company. At Simmons & Fletcher, we've been fighting the insurance company since 1979. You and your family deserve to get the settlement. Selecting the right law firm matters. Results matter. Simmons & Fletcher, Christian Trial Lawyers.
RSV is out there. For those 60 years and older, protect against RSV with Arexvy. Arexvy is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. Arexvy does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain.
I chose Arexvy.
RSV? Make it Arexvy.
Steve Wilkos, today at 2 on CW39 Houston.
We want to be sure about our children's health. The pediatricians at Legacy Community Health get to know each child and family, answering all your health questions and your child's too. From well child exams to safe and effective vaccines like COVID-19 and flu, getting that picky eater to try more veggies, or helping your high schooler deal with exam stress. Legacy's team is your trusted partner in your child's health and wellness. New patients are welcome at 14 convenient locations.
Houston Happens, and Ito and I wish you guys could see what happens at commercial break, but I was like, oh, what are you talking about? And you're up next, and she said, wind, and I said, no, the next block. Like, she couldn't hear.
Wind.
And then we were talking about our husbands and how they're not very nice when we can't hear.
No, they are not. My husband always like, did you respond to me? Like, yes.
Or Hefe does it where he's like, louder or kind of annoyed, but I told you he just goes, pardon, and sometimes he makes like a makeshift hearing aid. Like, pardon? Pardon?
Pardon, Mom,
So
I didn't catch that.
And I told him, we have these IFBs shoved in our ears. Sometimes I can't hear.
You know, I always tell my kids, you're on my bad side. You're on my bad ear. You need to move to the other side because my IFB is in my right ear, so.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, you're in my bad ear. Like, that's just what it is.
Sometimes the voices in our head of everything we have to do is going crazy, so I can't focus on you, husband.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have voices in my head. Don't worry. Don't call anybody. All right, but here's the thing.
Okay.
Wind.
Yes, wind.
Gusty. Gusty.
Yes, we had lots of wind yesterday, and we also had some hail. I just want to give out a shout out to my friend Raul.
Ooh.
He actually sent me this video of hail at his house. This was in the Heights. So let's go ahead and take a look at that because I just have to do that for him.
You do. I mean, you guys are like reporters for us. You're the ones out there for us.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get that up there for him.
Yeah, I don't know why it skipped. I wonder if it like just skipped naturally or something like that.
Mother Nature was like, oh no.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is.
There it is. Raul from Birdhouse Productions, I love you so much. Thank you for sending this in. You can see that hail just coming down on the ground.
No damage to his car or anything.
No, because it was just pea-sized hail, so it wasn't too bad. But yesterday's wind did cause some damage around the area because it was kind of strong. We even had those power outages.
Yeah.
And now my clicker's not working. So Give me a segundo here because I do want to talk about the winds. So yesterday, those winds did peak, oh my goodness, close to 50 miles per hour at Hobby, 52 at Bush, 55 in Angleton.
Jeez.
And it's all because of that storm system that came in. And you'll notice, yeah, the rain is gone, but it left behind on the backside some breezy conditions. That's why we have this wind advisory. Winds 15 to 25 miles per hour today, so 40 mile per hour wind gusts possible as well. Several alerts there along the coastline as well. Here's a look at our current winds right now. We're in the teens in Houston. And then as we head into the afternoon, here's a look at our temperatures right now. We're going to be crawling into those low 50s for today. And here's a look at our future wind gusts. Check that out, Maggie. 4 p.m., 20 mile per hour. 7 p.m., it looks pretty good. But tomorrow, Maggie, get that pantsuit back out because it is going to be breezy again.
Luckily, I got some power suits for Christmas.
You definitely
Just
do.
saying.
Ooh, I can't
bringing them out. We'll just be doing the power.
Fashion show. Fashion show. Fashion show.
Well, guess what? Speaking of shows, CES, say that 10 times fast, 2024, it kicks off in Las Vegas this week, and Rich DeMuro has a preview of what to expect in today's TechSmart.
CES is one of the biggest technology shows in the world, a place to see what's new from companies big and small. Here's what we can expect from this year's show, which kicks off this week in Las Vegas.
CES is more than just an excuse to head to Las Vegas in January. It's a gathering of tech professionals and the place to see emerging tech trends plus products big and small.
Every facet of innovation, from a spark of an idea all the way to a proven concept and product, comes to CES.
Brian Komisky is a futurist at the Consumer Technology Association, the organization that produces the show.
It's this joyous occasion with a lot of people who are all there with the same goal, which is to see how innovation can really transform tomorrow.
After some pandemic-related ups and downs, last year, more than 117,000 people attended from 151 countries. This year, they're expecting 130,000 people and 4,000 exhibitors. Sure, you'll see the big screen TVs, the modern appliances, and robots galore. But one of the biggest trends at CES 2024 will be artificial intelligence that goes beyond ChatGPT.
We'll see digital twin technology powered by AI, so think industrial metaverses to control factory floors.
Sustainability is another key area tech companies have been focusing on, making gadgets and their packaging less wasteful and more recyclable.
There's a company that's going to showcase how do you harvest sound waves from ambient noise into electrical energy. So it's this larger story, all hands on deck towards this more greener tomorrow.
Technology continues to get more inclusive.
There's some recent reports showing that you increase your revenue by 1.6 times if you focus on accessible, inclusive design in your product. So it actually pays dividends quite literally.
CES is a big show covering everything from cars to the cloud, smart home, gaming, VR, and more. Not everything will make it mainstream, but predicting what will is part of the fun.
There's something ingrained, I think, culturally, especially in the United States, of it's almost like our pastime in a way is to look to the future. And that's what CES is doing.
CES runs January 9th through 12th in Las Vegas. It is not open to the public, but of course I'll bring you all of my updates right here. And you can follow me on social media at RichOnTech, where I'll post some of the coolest stuff I see. I'm Rich DeMuro, and you are Tech Smart.
One of these days, I want to go. I'm speaking it out into existence. All right, well, speaking of CES, we have tech expert Albert Lawrence. Who is there? You are at the SK Wonderland exhibit. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Maggie, thank you so much for having me here. Yeah, I can't wait to kind of give you some of the scene that's happening right here.
So first off, why is CES so important, would you say?
Well, look, if you're thinking about technology, if you are curious about the future, and if you just love gadgets like I do, then a place like CES is a true wonderland for you, because you get a chance to see how tech is going to be shaping the future firsthand right here. So I'm actually standing at SK Wonderland exhibit. This is an amusement park that's powered by renewable energy and artificial intelligence. And if you look around here, you're seeing that the goal of SK Group is to inspire optimism, to bring to life an interactive experience that shows how real-world tech, from AI to green energy, can be applied today to really create a better and a brighter future. And I don't know how your television is looking right now, but from where I'm standing right now, the future is actually looking incredibly bright.
Yes, it is. That looks absolutely amazing. What are some of the other new technologies that you've experienced? I love that globe and how it's changing behind you. That's so amazing.
Isn't that globe fly? Yeah, okay, so look, I'm gonna take you through here as though we're going to the amusement park together. So the first ride that I hopped on is one that's really enjoyable. It's the train, but this is not just any train. This train is powered by hydrogen energy. Its only emission is water, and you can visualize a future that's powered by the latest tech supporting artificial intelligence. But my favorite ride, and don't tell the other rides I told you this, is the Magic Carpet Ride. Now, this one is literally fly, because it's in a vehicle that's powered by AI-based semiconductors that can help the vehicle to fly safer and to get to its destination faster and to manage power usage even better. But then let's jump on over to another way for us to get around this dancing car. Okay, y'all, look, this dancing car is fully electric and it's able to recharge in 20 minutes or less. And then I want to tell you something else too. There's another part of the exhibit called the AI fortune teller. And with this, you get a chance to glimpse the future. It's powered by high bandwidth memory tech. I'm not going to tell you exactly what my future was that I got from there, but like, I'm feeling positive about things. I'm feeling good about it.
Hey, your smile and your energy lights up a room, so I know it's going to be bright for you. Is there anything else that's standing out to you that you want to share with us quickly?
First off, thank you so much. So, like, I do want to spotlight that SK Wonderland is really also spotlighting how it's applying technology to solve one of the world's biggest challenges, and that is climate change. So, one of the coolest SK innovations shows how plastics are being recycled by a technology that converts waste into fuel. All right, so that memory tech also is going to help us to provide high-performing, power-saving solutions to drive the next generation of AI applications. So, if you boil it on down, basically, it's helping to make our world smarter and greener at the same time.
I love this. Where can we go for more and to follow along with your adventures? You are so much fun.
Oh, thank you. Look, for even more, you're definitely going to want to go to sk.com, but I want to leave you with these last numbers, okay? That's that SK is committed to reducing its annual carbon emissions in 2030 by 200 million tons, and they're planning on investing $85 billion in green businesses globally. So this is really, really optimistic. This is really something that we can feel good about, and I just wanted to, leave that with you.
Thank you. Very powerful message there. Well, have some fun for me. I have some FOMO, but at least I got to live vicariously through you.
Thanks, Maggie.
Thanks. He was amazing. Well, more tech talk. Whether you love it or hate it, AI, it continues to make its way into our lives, including now, are you ready? The food that we eat and line up in the drive-thru for. Yes, the world's first AI-operated restaurant is now up and running in California, and our correspondent, Nancy Liu, has a look.
That is the sizzle of a Wagyu beef patty, freshly ground to order by a robot, which kicks into action as soon as orders are placed.
This patty was ground just 2 minutes ago. Wow. So as you order and as it's inputted into the system, it starts to grind.
While ordering at a kiosk is now fairly commonplace, here, guests can also use Pop ID, a new payment system based on facial recognition. Then watch as robots take over, and they are very fast line cooks.
It can cook, really hundreds an hour, and they're perfectly cooked, and they come out, and because of the savings and the cost, the restaurant's actually able to offer a better quality of product.
As you might expect, it's a very limited menu, but special requests can be accommodated since the system does require a human assist to do the final prep. But with machines doing everything else, the overall operating costs are lower.
For every dollar that an individual spends at a restaurant, roughly about a third of that goes directly to cover labor costs.
According to the National Restaurant Association, 2/3 of restaurants don't have enough workers to meet demand, and it's estimated over 80% of restaurant jobs can be filled with robots. The Flippy machine can be leased for about $4,000 a month. That includes maintenance and no downtime. In California, the fast food minimum wage is $20 an hour.
I think once you see how much better the economics for a restaurant like this looks like, I think it'll be, it'll be disruptive to the existing model, and it should be something that should be easily scaled.
Well, if you are still keeping your January dry, you want to stick around because our friends at Navy Blue are in the house with their seasonal mocktails. Yes, it is going to be refreshing and delicious. That and more is headed your way on Houston Happens. We'll be right back.
Things are heating up in the courtroom.
3 judges are better than 1.
Triple the judges, triple the action.
Hot Bench, next on CW 39 Houston.
With TXU Energy, big energy savings are always at your fingertips. With a plan that gives you 100% free electricity all night and 100% solar energy all day, no panels required. Or the first plan in Texas that guarantees unlimited free EV charging all night, all morning, all year long. Even a plan to help you make the most of your solar panels. For the biggest savings on electricity today and into the future, click, call, or tap your way to TXU Energy.
TXU Energy. Energy for everything. Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night? Always giving you and your family peace of mind.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Join today for less than $5 a month. We'll waive the membership admission fee. And as a special bonus, you'll receive a free 1-year membership for 2 additional eligible family members and a $25 Visa gift card. That's a combined value of up to $174 for only $59 for an annual membership. Don't wait another second. Call to join AAA right now.
Great news, Houston. Medicare annual enrollment may be over, but our 5-star rating means you can enroll year-round in a plan that gives you more. We've increased our dental benefit up to $3,500. Our Vision Network now includes a variety of popular retailers. And with OnePass, our expanded fitness benefit, you have access to nearly 600 fitness locations all across Greater Houston. There are even Flex Card benefits and OTC allowances to help with everyday medical expenses. Plus, unlike original Medicare, we cover so much more than just hospital and medical insurance, all at no additional cost. No wonder we've been rated 5 stars by Medicare for 8 years running. More access, expanded benefits, year-round enrollment. Get it all with Kelsey Care Advantage. Enroll now, 713-442-7946.
Tech enthusiasts have flooded into Vegas for CES 2024, one of the most influential gadget trade shows in the world. And that's where we find our friend of the show, Jennifer Jolly. I wish I was there with you, my friend. So where do we even begin?
Well, we are just over an hour away from the show floor doors opening. Some 140,000 or so people flooding into the halls here to see the latest and greatest, all the new tech, including laptops like Samsung's Galaxy Book 4 series. Now, these guys are promising the dawn of a groundbreaking era for AI PCs, delivering unparalleled productivity, mobility, connectivity. This latest and greatest lineup, it does include 4 new laptops powered by Intel Core Ultra chips, AI smarts. They all feature state-of-the-art processors, vivid displays, new touchscreens, and even more robust security. These come out this year in the United States. Keep your eyes peeled at Samsung.com to watch exactly when they drop. For the smart home, Kohler's Spa Viva Hand Shower delivers tricked-out tech to transform any boring bathroom into a luxurious spa. It shoots micro bubbles around the outside here for a hydrofacial style cleanse, but check this out. You can swap out these middle attachments here for a rotating face brush, body scrubber, but of course my favorite, the body massager. All of the attachments recharge through the magnetic dock. Should be out in Q1 this year. Cost around $300. AI is another big buzzword here this year, and the X-Real Air 2 Pro AR glasses can turn whatever you're watching from a smartphone, computer, video game console, or TV into a virtual big screen from 10 to 30 feet high. Perfect for watching movies on a flight, playing video games on the biggest screen possible, or for work when you need multiple screens that only you can see. These making a ton of headlines here this year. You know, Apple announced their new AR VR Vision Pro headset coming out soon in the $3,000 plus range. These just a few $100 and they're out now. Okay, Matic has completely reinvented smart AI robot vacuums. This is their smart AI robot vacuum and mop combo. This features 5 onboard cameras and AI embedded throughout that mimics the way humans see and figure out space in a home to clean better, more quickly, and even more quietly than any other robot vac I have ever reviewed before. This is also more human-like. It's cute, it's quirky, it's personal, packed with personality. And check that out. It understands gestures and voice commands. You just point and say, hey, Matic, clean this. And it does. This comes out in March this year. Reserve yours now and use promo code JOLLY for about $100 off. And then feast your eyes on not quite a flying car because it doesn't have wheels, but Pivotal's new Helix Ultralight eVTOL takes off vertically, kind of like a helicopter. It flies for about 20 minutes or 20 miles. It speeds around 60 miles an hour. At altitudes about 500 feet. That's the sweet spot. Because it's classified as an ultralight, you don't have to have a pilot certificate to fly it, but the company does train you extensively before letting you fly off in one. You can pre-order yours now with a $250 deposit, but it's going to cost you around $190 grand to fly it home. It's expected out in June of this year. When I said, who's buying these futuristic flying machines? They said, well, you know, Texas ranchers, adventurers, anybody, former pilots, anyone who loves to just take a ride on the latest and most futuristic kind of Jetson-like gadget out there.
I mean, it tickle my fancy with that robot, but then you have this helicopter, Jennifer. It just keeps getting bigger and better. Where can we go for more?
You can go to my website at techish.com, and I know even the lowly hand shower gets more and more jaw-dropping every year, right?
Next year I'm going to be out there with you, my friend. Well, enjoy as always. It was a pleasure.
Great.
Well, according to research, more than 260 million Americans are participating in Dry January. And on this Tasty Tuesday, we are joined by Navy Blues bar manager Tom Hardy. He is shaking things up with a mocktail.
That's right.
Happy New Year to you, my friend.
Happy New Year. Thanks for having me on.
I am so excited to have you on. So what's shaking? What's up first?
All right. So first up, we'll do the Fresh Start Gimlet. We call it the Fresh Start Gimlet. It's Dry January. People are having a fresh start, whether it's eating better, maybe drinking less alcohol, maybe going to the gym.
Right.
We just kind of want to reference that. So this is going to be a takeout of green juice.
Ooh, everything smells so fresh.
Yeah,
all of your ingredients are very fresh.
Yeah, that's the key here. So we're going to be using cucumber juice, celery juice, apple puree, lime juice, honey, and sea lip spice.
What is that?
So it's going to be a non-alcoholic spirit. Uses lots of flavors like cinnamon and clove, just to create a really unique flavor profile. And that's the thing with these mocktails, is that we want to have people feeling really good about choosing to abstain from alcohol.
Right.
We want to use big flavors and, you know, make people feel part of the party.
Have you noticed more people asking for a mocktail when they come?
Oh, sure.
And it's year-round, right?
It's year-round. They're certainly more popular in January.
Yeah.
But they're very popular all year.
Do you like making these, or do you like making regular drinks more?
I like both. It really doesn't matter to me, as long as the flavors are big and impressive. Yeah. Which is what we love to do here at Navy Blue.
I always find it interesting too, because it's a mocktail, but you can still taste, it almost tastes like alcohol. I don't know how they do that. It's like magic. Yeah?
It is like magic.
We all jinx each other. All right, so you're going to be shaking picking this up, tell us a little bit about some of the other drinks, too, that you're going to be making.
Sure. So we've got our sleight of hand cocktail, kind of a reference to the flavors being so impressive that you really can't tell there's not alcohol in it.
Ooh.
We've also got a drink called the amoxicillin.
I get that with allergies and coughs.
And like, you know, we try to be playful with it. That's a riff on a drink called a penicillin, which is a classic whiskey sour variation. If you know that, you know this is a variation on that theme.
I absolutely love this. Well, I'm going to sip on this. Tell everybody where they can go for more and to also eat there, too, because you have great drinks and good food.
So visit us at Navy Blue in Rice Village. Also our sister restaurant, Blue Dorn. Great mocktails over there as well.
All right. And what is your favorite mocktail to order?
It's got to be this Fresh Start Gimlet. I love making this. It's brand new to the menu as of yesterday. You guys got to come in and try it.
Well, hot off the press. All right. Well, Tom, thanks for shaking things up with us. Hopefully you'll come back. I'm going to sip on that and stay tuned. We have plenty of Houston Happens after the break.
Tonight, a News Nation exclusive, national correspondent Robert Sherman brings us inside the Gaza tunnels. Go with our cameras and see the massive infrastructure Hamas built underground firsthand. Tonight on Elizabeth Vargas Reports, only on News Nation.
Before you pick someone to handle your Social Security disability case, ask, is there a main office in Texas? Will your case be handled by a lawyer? Will the lawyer talk to you before the date of the hearing? Can they take your case to federal court? I'm Victor Macrease, a Texas Board Certified Attorney. If you need Social Security disability benefits, I'd like to help. Yo hablo español.
Victor Macrease, 713-665-1000, easyapply.com.
Ah, the sweet sound of savings. With Reliance FlexShare Credits electricity plan, you automatically get your 2 highest use days free every week. Up to 8 days a month. And guess what else? You also get bill credits to redeem right in the Reliant app.
Scan the code and save with FlexShare Credits.
Reliant, that's power your way.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
With 4 locations in Houston, call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
HCM is a serious heart condition affecting as many as 1 in 200 people. Like me.
And me. It can impact how you feel and what you can do.
I still felt tired on my beta blocker. So I talked to my cardiologist.
About treatment advances in HCM that gave me new options.
It was a breakthrough for me.
That conversation was big for me.
Talk to your cardiologist today and visit hcmrealtalk.com for more information.
And here, quickly, is a look at today's sponsored content. And one of the top New Year's resolutions is to lose weight. Well, what if I told you there's an innovative way to lose weight, but you can also gain your life back? Joining me is good friend of the show, Laura Alexis, CEO of Innovative Lasers of Houston, along with client Brenda. I'm so excited to have you on the show. Always a joy. Tell everybody about Innovative Lasers of Houston.
We literally change people's lives every single day.
Yes, and it's non-invasive.
That's right. It offers no downtime, no swelling, no bruising, no pain, no heat, no cold. But I think the most interesting thing about this product is that the results are immediate. Patients come in on a Monday. When they come back on Wednesday for treatment, they already lost a pound.
Oh my gosh. I told you, since I saw you, I've had a baby. I need to lose this baby weight. And Brenda Brenda, you said, congratulations, 22 pounds you've lost.
Yes, thank you.
What has this experience been like for you?
Oh, it has been super fantastic. I went down there not really expecting anything, and then all of a sudden I was in the lasers and I was losing weight. I learned how to eat healthy by the Innovative Lasers of Houston, and it's been a fantastic journey.
Now, anybody on the fence out there about this, what would you tell them?
If you've tried diet pills, fasting, frozen meals, this works.
Drop the mic. This works, and it doesn't come back, right?
That's
The fat
right.
cells.
Yeah, it will not come back unless you eat it back in. I mean, don't let anybody trick you and tell you this is a permanent thing, because nothing is permanent. Even liposuction is not permanent.
Right.
The thing about this is that we're not destroying the fat cells, we're shrinking them, which is very similar to the act of working out and losing weight the natural way. When
Right.
one does that, we don't manipulate the fat cells, we shrink them. And that's exactly what we do at Innovative Lasers of Houston. The natural approach, the holistic approach, which is the way it should be.
And what I love is that you're there with us throughout the journey, and you teach us good, healthy habits. So you're not just here for that. You really care about your clients, like their family, right, Brenda?
Absolutely. I feel like family when I go in.
Yes, and you know what I love? Since the CW39 Houston, you guys are family, you actually have some specials for us.
We do. Typically, the transformation package is $2,400, but for viewers now, it is 30% off.
Whoa.
At $1,700, but we have a special bonus. The bonus is if you mention CW39, you're going to get an additional 3 sessions for free.
All right, you guys, what are you waiting for? You have all this on your screen. You want to contact Innovative Lasers of Houston today. I know a lot of us have this as a New Year's resolution. Allow them to help you. You will not regret it. Ladies, it was a pleasure to have you. Happy New Year.
Happy New
I can't wait
Year.
to see more of you. In the meantime, I hope to see more of you tomorrow morning, same place, same time. Remember, 9 to 10 a.m. for more Houston Happens. Bye for now, everybody. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.